Hey Gemini, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Tonight I'm going to be doing your last half of Love and Then Some. I know it's coming in a little late. I apologize for that. Thanks for supporting the channel though and waiting patiently for the read. New subscribers, don't forget to hit the bell button so you don't miss a video. And loyal subscribers, I love you guys. Cross watchers, come on in, have a seat. Let's get you a good read, Gemini. Yeah, it looks like there needs to be some, there are some changes happening, okay? There's a flow of life happening, and you just need to breathe and trust the universe that you're being guided in the right direction. You need to use your intuition and let this thing do what it's going to do. Let it run its course. Understand that you are supported by family, friends, the universe, what have you, and let this thing take its course. But remember to act out of love, okay? Something's happening. You're having to detach from something and understand that it's part of the divine plan. You need to make sure you choose your battles, though, in your detachment from things that no longer serve you. You need to make sure you consult your intuition and consult your love centers so that you're able to detach appropriately and not just cut somebody off. You're going to have to confront some childhood issues, it looks like, Gemini. You're going to have to take a place of authority and be a leader. So let's see what the cards have to say. Love abounds is the overall arching energy of your read. We get love, we give love. Okay, it's all a circle. All right. So that is the overall arching energy of your read. And what I think this indicates is you're going to have to learn to love yourself, Gemini. 3 for you, 3 for your partner, and 3 for the state of the relationship, potentially. Lines 1 and 2 can be reversed, however they resonate with you. Wow. Gemini, at the center of your read is trust. You trust in something very, very much, or you need to. Trust in love. Trust your intuition. 0, the center of your read, closing out cycles, being one with self-love and being one with the divine. You may be seeing synchronicities of 0 and 6 and 4. So this is happening, or it has been happening, that you need to learn to trust in your own independence. You need to learn to trust in your intuition, and you need to act out of a place of love. It looks like there's a need for you to open up. Understand that you have a solid foundation. Go with the natural flow of things, the cycle of life. Understand that there's a beginning and an end always to things. And every cycle has a beginning, it has a close. Okay, and Alpha and Omega, certainly represented by the 0. There is a beginning and an end to everything we experience. It's how we deal with that journey from beginning to end that makes all the difference, right? Looks like your partner, though, is trying to trust and make decisions between fantasy and reality in a love relationship. There's some healing that needs to happen here. And this can only happen on their own, okay? They have to heal themselves and have self-love, or this could be you, Gemini. So it looks like there's something that kind of is, you know, to me, this represents the high priestess. So your partner knows that they kind of need to separate fantasy and reality, understand that there's a beginning and an end to things, trust their intuition, and they have something they need to heal from. In your potential outcome, it looks like you need to listen to yourself, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your partner on matters of love, perhaps in a parent-child relationship or a familial relationship. This could also represent love relationship romantic, but it needs to be more nurturing and unconditional. Somebody needs to open up and decide that they know what they need to do and they need to listen, either to a love partner or they need to listen to how someone feels in a situation. Trust that, again, trust that sharing the love with someone, making an offer of love, this could be a soulmate connection, but to me, this says more along the lines of trusting yourself to give love, no matter how somebody receives it. Somebody's going to have to heal from some kind of childhood issue here with love, maybe receiving or giving love. They're going to have to learn to let things flow naturally instead of trying to force them due to some kind of abandonment issues in childhood. So let's get some clarifiers on it and see what they have to say. Somebody needs to heal from their childhood, is what this says to me. And learn that, you're in control of your own destiny now. You're an adult. You have the control now. And you can heal that child, and you can protect that child, and you can be everything to that child, that inner child that wasn't given to you when you were a child. But there's going to be some things you're going to have to heal here before you can move forward. Yeah, it looks like there's something coming to an end. Okay, there's going to be a cycle that closes again with the 0. There's going to be a cycle that closes and a new cycle that begins, and the new cycle that's beginning is self-love. You may have to open up about some fears that you've had as a result of a bad childhood. It looks like you're going to have to take action and let your passions come out about something and speak the truth. You're going to have to speak the truth within a family. It looks like this is, to me, looks like there's some familial issues here that need to be addressed. Somebody needs to take action and come forward with truth and passion in order to heal some issues going on with the family. Yeah, it looks like in the past there could have been some confusion, emotional confusion, perhaps some secrets, since we have the High Priestess here, in a love relationship. Somebody wants things to be more fair. They don't feel like it's fair, perhaps, in money. And, they're calling it like they see it, and they're having to make a decision here. And it looks like they're trying to make a decision. Perhaps somebody's trying to make a decision whether or not they want to have children moving forward because, they had such a bad childhood. They're not sure if they can parent with the proper amount of love and nurturing that a child needs. Or they may have just understood at this point that they're going to have to take action to secure their own abundance. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra. Please clarify. Whatever cycle this is, though, it's coming to an end because you have the 10 here. So whatever you're going through at the moment, it's coming to an end. And it's being removed from your life, so as we speak. This is Aries and also Scorpio energy. So this is coming to an end, and it's going to be removed from your life. You're doing everything you can to try to manifest love and passion and take action and bring things back to life. It looks like this does have to do with children. Perhaps some of you are facing the future being a single mother, and you're not sure if that's what you want to partake in or if you want to do. It could go against what you've had hoped for, and now you're in this situation and you got to make it work no matter what. And that starts with loving yourself, healing your own childhood issues so you can be the best mother or parent that you can be, because cycles are coming to a close that once were not so good. Perhaps some of you are trying to make the decision between remaining single and moving forward with an offer of passion. But the High Priestess is here, and she says you know what you need to do, and you need to act out of love. Whatever the situation is, you need to act out of love. It is your wish fulfillment to separate fantasy from reality. You want some hardcore grounded ideas right now, and it is your wish fulfillment to bring yourself out of an idea of fantasy in love, in passion. Okay, again, it could be the sacral chakra here represented. And understand that, you know, this was a fantasy that I had, but you know what? I have a child now. For some of you, I kind of have to get out of fantasy land because now my actions will impact more than just me. And you're going to be completely logical about it. You're going to be speaking clearly. You're going not to take any shit, that's for sure. And you're going to be cutting stuff out of your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Because what you're trying to do is find balance. Some of you could be dealing with fire signs because in the past you feel like toxic energy has robbed you of your peace. And also some of you could be dealing with Capricorn, but you're not playing games anymore. Whoever's playing mind games or has played mind games in the past, you're not having it anymore. You're removing yourself from a narcissistic energy as well. Please clarify. Yeah, it looks like, you know, you're trusting that you can be a nurturing parent, that you're enough, and that, or perhaps some of you are trusting that this offer of love is the real deal. You have been thinking about it day and night. You're coming out of a space in which, you know, it's really been in your head and it's really been bothering you, and you've been unable to communicate this. And there's one last thing you're going to have to let go and let heal, Gemini, before you can move forward. You're going to be taking action again and waiting for better things to come. You're waiting for a better day. Who's not, right? And but you're going to come out of a space in which you're just waiting and fantasizing about a better day. And you're actually going to be a co-creator with the universe as far as your own life goes. And you're going to take the bull by the horns. And you're going to take some action and make some shit happen. Let's clarify, heal. But you do have some healing that needs to be done. You know, if you exercise and work on your healing and separate fantasy from reality, you take the bull by its horns, you quit being a victim, and you heal these issues from childhood, or you heal these hurts that you have been enslaved to. And you become enlightened here, and you understand that you're abundant in your own right. Because, you know, when we manifest abundance and when we say to ourselves, I am abundant, I am good, I am love, I give love, I am loved, we manifest those things into our life. When we're happy with what we have right in the moment that we're in, then we are abundant. When you realize that truth, you're going to be moving forward. You're going to take a leap of faith to start all over again. Is it going to hurt? Hell yeah, it's going to hurt. But you're going to do it because you know you have to set yourself free, Gemini. You're going to be going in to consult your inner wisdom to make this happen, and you're going to take control of this situation like a boss. It's stagnant right now because you're waiting for the right time. Perhaps some of you are waiting for your money to build before you can leave a relationship. You're waiting because the relationship has become stagnant, or you're waiting for something more solid in love relationship in your life to transpire. Please clarify, listen. But at the heart of this read is you trust in yourself. You trust that you can make the right moves. You can make the right decisions. You stand on your own 2 feet is at the heart of this read. Yeah, it looks like you're going to be, you know, you have suffered from some heartbreak. There's been some crap communication. You're going to be listening to yourself. You are holding on to something. You're holding on to a solid offer. Again, you're waiting for the better day, but now you're taking control to make that happen. You're moving away from bad energies and you're moving towards something more solid and stable in your life. Perhaps a job, perhaps relationship. But you're going to have to trust yourself that you can make good decisions, Gemini. There's some issue here with you not trusting yourself. You're not seeing the forest for the trees, so to speak. There has been stagnation in a relationship that left you feeling very alone and cold. But you kind of had to hold back your emotions. Some of you, again, could be dealing with the Scorpio energy or another water sign. Whatever that energy is, you're going to be transforming past that. You're going to be transforming out of betrayal and emotional confusion. You're going to be moving forward and planning with your own future, even though it's just 3 pentacles. You're taking those 3 pentacles and you're going to turn them into 30 billion pentacles, Gemini. That's what this says. You're going to be clear and concise about your communication. You're breaking yourself free from this. And you're going to go into celebration because the universe is giving you a gift of freedom and of self-sufficiency. And you're going to be moving past all this mess toward better days. Yeah, you've been trying to make a decision, okay? And perhaps this does have to do with the child because we have simply love, okay? That's a parent and a child. You're juggling the idea of maybe a child or bringing a child into the world. Perhaps a couple of children. You're trying to protect children, it looks like, Gemini. And, you know, you are kind of sad that you might have to choose between your children and a relationship. But because of the fighting and the conflict going on, but you're going to charge right out of that and charge forward with those kids in the back seat and say to hell with this. We're moving toward a better life. And it's going to be a solid, good foundation for you. Perhaps you're moving toward an earth sign. But you're going to charge into your stability and your foundation and freedom here, Gemini. That's a beautiful thing. And this ugly cycle you have been in is coming to a close, and you are being reborn, Gemini. You're going to be grounded. Your money's going to be good. And it's going to be victorious for you. And it's going to be something that you can dedicate yourself to. So congratulations, Gemini. If that's not beautiful, I don't know what is. Again, you're going to be successful. You're going to ride right past all this because you're trusting in yourself. You're trusting in your intuition. You're moving toward your purpose, your higher purpose here. You're going to be moving toward love of self and solid foundations and your independence. You need to open up your heart chakra. You have been disconnected from this love relationship because it sounds like to me the foundation was a little shaky. There were some issues here where you had to decide between things that you should never have to decide about. Because after all, we know you don't put a man in front of your kids or a woman, okay? And, you know, you're responsible. So you're choosing love and you're choosing to be love for your children. Some of you out there could be moving toward a destined relationship, or it could be that, you know, this is destiny. The universe moving you forward in order for you to learn to stand on your own 2 feet, Gemini. You're going to have to confront yourself in the mirror many times and confront that shadow side and understand that we both have a shadow and a light side. You know, and they both work together, the yin and yang, to create balance in our minds and our souls and our worlds. You are going to have sudden financial changes in your foundation here. But you know what? You're trusting yourself to stand on your own 2 feet, and you're going to end up with a firm foundation, Gemini, that you're going to be able to build on. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it's important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner, yes. To ourselves, to our children, to everyone around us, and most especially to yourself, Gemini. Be kind to yourself. It's going to be a little bit bumpy, but when you take off, you're going to soar. I love you. These are very important words. Yes, they are. You need to tell this to yourself and to that inner child that's been harmed, that you love yourself. You are limitless. Once you set your mind to doing something, Gemini, you can accomplish anything. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. You are limitless. Don't forget that. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Again, we have a lot of green in here. Okay, it could be this earth sign that you're moving toward. You know, don't bring negative energies. The heart of the matter, there's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Well, you're darn right. You know, you're having to make decisions that a person should never have to choose between. So understand that you're enough on your own. Heal that inner child. Love yourself. We're going to get one more oracle card on it, Gemini. Then we're going to call it a wrap. I'm not going to do physical desires card in this spread because I don't think that's what we're talking about here. This really is not about blockages in the bedroom here. You're having to learn how to rely on yourself and love yourself. And understand that fear is a barrier. And it's a lie. Fear is a lie, Gemini. And you are okay to move forward if that's what you need to do to protect yourself and your children or have a better life. You do what you got to do. That's what we do as parents. All right. Well, what does this one say? My life is a mirror. Oh, yeah. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. You're darn right. That shadow side. I turn every experience into an opportunity. There you go. Bam. I turn every experience into an opportunity, and you have an opportunity right in front of you. You just got to reach out and take it. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. You are safe, Gemini. Get in that car and get out of Dodge. So, Gemini, that's what I have for you for your last half love and then some. I'll see you guys in March for only one reading for the month and then your love and separation spread for the month of March. Thanks so much.